Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. The song goes, when it's over, that's the time you fall in love again, right? Well, I'm not just hoping so. I know so. I know that's the truth. Uh, when you decide to move on and let something go, whether that's a relationship or a material item or a place or, a thing or, you know, you can be sad that you're moving on. You can be disappointed. You can even be angry. You can be pissed off. It's not what you wanted or not what you planned for or what you expected, but it's necessary. Sometimes it really is necessary. You being attached and or staying attached to something or someone that is no longer for you is it's just going to hinder you. It's going to slow you down. It's going to end up making you angry, resentful, bitter. And that's not good for your health. That's not good for other people that you may be around. And that's not good for where it is that you're going in life. It could, like I say, hinder you, keep you from doing certain things that you want to do, doing certain things that you're called to do. People are worried about, the money. They're worried about the status. They're worried about, what are people going to think? They're worried about things that really don't matter. They're so focused on those things that don't matter that they're not focusing on what could be. I tell you, I don't want to be a senior citizen that's looking back on my life and regretting decisions that I've made, regretting that I didn't do certain things, being resentful and angry and bitter at the world and other people that are out there doing what it is that they desire to do, what they're passionate about, and they're going for it. I don't want to be that senior citizen. And I was attached to one that was that way. They looked at the youth as being lucky. They looked at the youth as being, having things that they wish they had, but they did have it. And they decided to make decisions and choices that they thought was the best move for them at the time. But they ended up not being the right moves. And so now they're taking it out on those that are coming up. I am an example of someone that was hated on and looked down on and resented, and people were jealous of because I wanted to make the right decisions, and every chance they got, they tried to deter me and get me to go in a different way. That was a better decision for them, or where they could gain from it, not me. They expected me to hold on to certain things, hold on to certain people because of nostalgia, because of love, because of not wanting to let go. And then they thought when I eventually did let go, or when the nostalgia became so much that it would overwhelm me to the point that I would destroy myself. Wow. Because they knew that once I let go, there was no stopping me. They knew that once I released certain people, places, and things, there was no holding me back. And they wanted to hold me back. These are older individuals that had their chance and had their opportunity, and yet they did any and everything to try to set me back because they were bitter, because they were resentful, because they were jealous. They didn't want me to get the prizes, the blessings that were in store for me, and they went to great lengths. I don't want to be that type of person. I don't. But there are so many people like that out there in the world. And they're not just senior citizens. They're my age. They're even younger than me. Because they made choices and decisions, the wrong choices, the wrong decisions. And more than likely they had somebody in their life that led them down the wrong path, and they went the wrong way. And they did so intentionally. And they saw the materialistic, they saw the acquisition of certain environments, certain people, access to social networks as being the reason why they did what they did. I talked a while back about a neighbor down the street. A while back, there was law enforcement that came to this person's house, and they surrounded the entire fucking house looking for this guy. And ever since then, this guy has been low-key on the run, coming back and forth, in and out, different times of the day, different times at night, not staying for too long. He was involved in some stuff. He was involved in the game. I've seen that before. And he got caught up. And now he's dealing with the consequences of getting caught up because of the decisions that he made in order to drive that car that he's driving, in order to have the money that he has, be able to buy the things and go to the place he wants to go to. He's now paying for that. One day he's going to look back and he's going to realize he made the wrong decision, wrong choice. Is he going to set somebody up to go down the same path he went? Or is he going to teach the ones coming up what they should and should not do? We all have choices. Everybody's got choices.